Okay, so page 214, the book reading. That doesn't work because that's an appendix. So I'm going to just close my eyes and open up there. Oh, that's a good one. Here you go. It says, Follow Jesus. And that's page 120. And it's part of chapter 5, Just Do It. Chapter 5, Just Do It. Starts with 1 Timothy 4:8 and Ecclesiastes 7:8. So you can look those up. Follow Jesus. Jesus was not a weak man, but strong. And then I've got Luke 2:40. And the child grew and became strong. He was filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. Luke 2:52, 2 verse 52. And Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and men. John 7 verse 30. At this they tried to seize him, but no one laid a hand on him, because his time had not yet come. John 10 verse 39. Again they tried to seize him, but he escaped their grasp. Luke 4 verse 20-30. All the people in the synagogue were furious when they heard this. They got up, drove him out of the town, and took him to the brow of the hill on which the town was built, in order to throw him down the cliff. But he walked right through the crowd and went on his way. Now this is me. Jesus was not only strong, but selfless and courageous. Selfless and courageous. And this is John 18 verses 3 to 9. So Judas came to the grove, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officials from the chief priests and Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen, went out and asked them, Who is it you want? Jesus of Nazareth, they replied. I am he, Jesus said. And Judas the traitor was standing there with them. When Jesus said, I am he, they drew back and fell to the ground. Again he asked them, Who is it you want? And they said, Jesus of Nazareth. I told you that I am he, Jesus answered. If you are looking for me, then let these men go. This happened so that the words he had spoken would be fulfilled. I have not lost one of those you gave me. Well, this is me. So, follow Jesus Christ. Stop constantly worrying about your next meal. Jesus said, and do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it. Then that's at Luke 12:29. Stop eating for pleasure. Instead, eat for nourishment. Start exercising every day. Do not be idle any longer, while you have much extra body fat to lose. Be brave, be strong. No one will judge you at home alone. It does not matter what your strength or stamina level is today. What matters is that you start today. Keep it basic. Be consistent, and over time, your strength and stamina will increase, and your capacity for more exercise will increase. Do what you can with what you have now. Remember that the journey of many miles begins with a single step. And remember, and this quotes Ecclesiastes 7 verse 8. The end of a matter is better than its beginning, and patience is better than pride. So, don't be too proud to start. Just start. And be patient. And then, over time, the end is better than the beginning. Where you're going to finish is going to be better than where you are now. So, that's the end of that, chapter 5. I guess I could keep reading. I'm going to keep these at 10 minutes, and that's it. Alright, chapter 6 is Trust No One, Luke 12, 51 to 53. And, 1 Timothy 4:8, which starts out the chapter 5 that we just finished. For, verse 8, Paul said to Timothy, for physical training is of some value, but godliness is useful and of value in everything and in every way, for it holds promise for the present life and also for the life which is to come. So, physical training, obviously compared to godliness, you take godliness over physical fit. You should have both. Don't sacrifice godliness for physical fitness, but even Paul acknowledged physical training's usefulness. So, alright, chapter 6. Trust no one. Starts out Luke 12, 51 to 53. I'm going to read that because it gives a hint. It's a prelude to what's to come in that chapter. So that everything emphasizes the relevance of the Holy Scriptures. Right, verse 51. Do you suppose that I have come to give peace upon earth? No, I say to you, but rather division. For from now on, in one house there will be 5 divided among themselves, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. They will be divided, father against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Now, I start out, like every chapter starts out with a narrative based on my own experience. So it says, God moved them out for me. Before I lost the fat on my body, you have no idea how miserable I was. No idea at all. I was fat. I felt so disgusted with myself. I was standing at a bus stop after school one day, and I was talking to a friend, Wayne, that I played football with. The third kid who also played football with us, Rob Freed. Their last names are changed just a little bit, so that not to publicize someone's name without their permission. Rob Freed had walked up to us with his little sidekick at the time, Tommy Remholz, the fourth kid we played football with. I had my hand open and I was counting my loose coins to make sure I had enough for the bus fare. As I was doing so, the third kid, Rob Freed, tried to slap my hand from underneath, but as he did so, I made a fist so that my coins did not go flying as he had hoped. So I was counting the coins. He tried to go like that, to make a whole mirror, and I went like that just in time. I looked at him and yelled, ha, like, nice try, a-hole. He said, yeah, ha, you fat piece of shit. I stood there for about 5 seconds, maybe less, probably less, deciding how I was going to react, either push him or punch him. And then I punched him right in his face, maybe busting his nose. I never confirmed it with him, though that's what I later was told. Then, of all reactions, he says, what did you hit me for? I said, I'm tired of all the shit you say to me. He said, what about the shit you say to me? I said, what do I say to you? Then he just went into the corner to sandwich shop Mr. Submarine, his little sidekick, to get a napkin to wipe the blood from his nose. This happened right around the time that shortly thereafter I said a prayer to God and the rest of my life changed forever. My point is that this is the way I was treated by many people on the wall. Because I was fat, I was not taken seriously. I was not respected. I was mistreated. 3 months later, I was riding my bike home from the home of a friend, Mike Nava, late at night, maybe 10 o'clock p.m. I had now dropped about 60 to 65 pounds. I came upon some girls I knew, but not well. I remember one girl, Colleen Bradner, was there. These girls were from the same grammar school, St. Francis as the kid Rob Freed, whose nose I punched for calling me a fat piece of shit. These girls were popular. One of them was sitting in the back seat, and she had obviously been drinking. It wasn't Colleen. She started saying to me, you are so hot, you are so hot. And she really meant it. I didn't know how to react. 3 short months ago, my former classmate was calling me a fat piece of shit, and now she was calling me so hot. I had never heard that before and did not have the confidence to say, move over and let me sit there. I did not have the confidence to say anything. I rode home after that just feeling kind of dazed and confused. 3 months ago I was being called a fat piece of shit, and now some pretty girl was telling me how hot I am. For years I had wished I wasn't fat, but I remained fat and miserable. Then all of a sudden I got the power to change my body within 3 months, so that in 3 months I had accomplished all that I had dreamed about for so many years. And it was because I asked God to help me change, and He did. It was the discovery of a lifetime. It has to be the same feeling as being poor and winning the lottery. It changes your life that much. It is just a dream for so long, a fantasy, and then all of a sudden your life changes. And that's 10 minutes, so that's the book reading for August 6th, 2016. Thanks for listening.